Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you how to make over $1.8 million for completely free this week in GTA 5 Online as a solo player completing this week's special limited time challenge. Which the challenge is very simple. It has to do with this week's brand new 7 community mission series jobs that got added this week to the mission creator, because if you complete all 7 of these jobs, you'll earn a $500,000 bonus within 72 hours of completion. But the best part is they aren't only doing this week, they are also doing it next week between June 11th and the 17th. So completing them both weeks will earn you $1 million, and that's not even including the mission money. Anyway though, in this video I have you completely covered, showing you the best plus fastest way to complete all 7 of these missions to earn that $1 million the fastest way possible. So let's get into all 7 of those missions and how to complete them all right now. Okay, so to start these missions for yourself, all you want to do is open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, community jobs, and then go down to where it says mission creator content. Here you'll see all 7 of those brand new missions that are made by community members that we need to complete for this bonus challenge, and I will be completing all 7 of these missions in order, starting off with the detective story mission first. Alright, so getting into the first mission, this one is called Detective Story, which is a pretty cool mission since it gives you some old school GTA vibes. First thing you'll do once you load into the mission is you'll be interviewing a person, which after you finish interviewing him, he'll give you some areas to go investigate. And all of these investigation areas are going to be where the company hangs out, and to search these areas, it is literally as simple as you flying your Oppressor Mark II above each area. Or if you don't have one, any normal vehicle could do this as well. Just make sure you drive right above where the investigation area is located at. Once you finish investigating all of the investigation areas, you'll then be speaking to a lady that gives you a hint on what gangster to start following. So from there, take her hint and follow that gangster all the way over to his hideout, which once he arrives over there, you'll want to follow him slowly, and once he is still, you want to take him and all of his friends out. Once you did, you'll then need to dig up some of the bungalow graves around this area, which once you dig them up, you'll be digging up some bottles of liquor. After you got all 3 bottles of liquor though, you'll then need to go back over to your detective office and then take out the final guy, which is the guy that you were investigating to begin with. Once you take him out, you'll then pass the entire mission just like so. Which for passing this mission, you'll get paid a total of $48,000, and also on top of that, a total of 10,400 RP, which is very good as well. Okay, but now getting into the second mission, this one is called Juggernightmare, which honestly, out of all 7 of these brand new creator missions, this one might be the hardest, but it's also not that hard, especially after you see my guide on how to do it. First thing you'll want to do is follow where I'm going over here and then silently take out that first guard. After that, follow where I'm going, of course, stealthy, because we can't get caught by any of the juggernauts. If you do get caught, you'll automatically fail the mission, but what you want to do is follow what I'm doing all the way over here going stealthy, and then take out this guard at the top of these stairs. Then once all the way up these stairs, you'll then need to hack these signal towers, but make sure you take out the guard that is guarding those signal towers first with a simple headshot. After you took him out, you can then go up to each signal tower and then hack each one. From there, you'll be told to leave the terrace, which is so simple. You want to follow where I'm going across this area here, of course, making sure that the juggernauts are not looking towards your direction. And once all the way across, you now want to make your way all the way down these stairs where there will be one more guard. So simply take out this one guard with a headshot, and after that you want to follow where I'm going towards the hedge maze, but there will be one juggernaut here, so don't go forward just yet until he is looking away. Once he is looking away, just go right here behind him and then go right past this other juggernaut here to take out this final guard. And that will be the last guard that we need to take out stealthy. So from here, enter inside the hedge maze, where we then need to find 3 of the IAA agents, which they will be hiding somewhere inside of this maze. It will be random each time. Also, while you are searching for these IAA agents in this maze, you want to be very careful for the juggernauts, because if they do have you inside of their cones of vision, you'll of course automatically fail the mission. Once you did find all 3 agents though, you'll then need to leave the maze hedge, which once you left, you'll then need to protect the IAA agents here at the front entrance from all of the enemies and also juggernauts. Once you did take out all of those enemies and also juggernauts though, you then want to regroup with the IAA agents inside this car and then drive over to the next area. Once over there at that next area, you'll then want to get out of the vehicle and get inside of one of the buzzards to follow the IAA agents inside of their helicopter. Then what you'll need to do is simply escort them safely all the way over to the final destination, but make sure on the way over there that you are constantly taking out the helicopters and also juggernauts that are constantly going to be shooting towards the IAA agents. Anyway though, once you made it over to the final destination and you finally passed the mission, here's how much money you'll get paid: a total of $64,000, and also on top of that 11,000 RP, which is pretty good on top of that money. Okay, so now getting into the third brand new mission. This one is called Los Santos 2062, and the intro has you put on a VR headset. Then what you'll need to do is enter inside a Deluxo. Once inside the Deluxo, drive it right behind this police station and then go up to this keypad to hack it open. Once you hack open the keypad, we then need to open Zoe's prison cell, and as you can see, I think they spelled prison wrong. They put prison cell. Anyway, once inside, take out that first Juggernaut, then click right on the D-pad here to open her cell. Once you open it, go up to her to speak to her, and she will tell you that you need to clear her criminal record. To do this, it's very simple. Make your way upstairs and take out all of the guards, which are going to be the Juggernauts. Then once you find her records, pick it up to wipe it. From there, you need to make your way to the very front of the police station, where there will be some more Deluxo vehicles, and once inside the Deluxo, what you and Zoe need to do next is simply lose the cops. After you guys lost the cops, you'll then need to deliver her back over to a safe place, which the safe place is actually this shoe store, funny enough. But once you dropped her off at the safe place, you then need to go over to one more location, which is going to be the Lost Clubhouse. Once over here, we then need to find a doctor, which he will be inside the actual clubhouse itself. So first take out all of the guards in front, then enter inside. Once inside, take out the gang leader. Then what you need to do is take any one of these three loots that you see inside this building. In this case, I just decided to steal the coke, but you could also steal the money or the other things. It's completely up to you. After you stole any one of those loots though, what you need to do is come up to the store and then pick the locked door open. Once you pick it open, you'll see the doctor inside here, but also will be one enemy. So take out the enemy first. And once you have the doctor, we then need to bring him over to the next safe place. The best way to do this is by taking out all of the guards outside of the clubhouse, then finding a street vehicle and then driving it over to the safe house. Once you drive it over there, you'll then pass the mission, which here's how much money you'll get paid for passing the entire mission. As you could see, a total of $64,000, and also on top of that 11,000 RP, which is pretty good. Alright, getting into the fourth mission. This one is called Old School Hits, which what you first need to do is go over to a location, and once over there you want to take out this guard right beside this car, and after go up to the duffel bag to click right D-pad to collect the item inside, which is going to be a suppressed pistol. Once you have the weapon, go over here to this ladder and then start climbing all the way to the top of the building. Once at the top, you now want to take out all of these guards stealthy, that way you don't get caught. From here, slowly start making your way up this second part of the building all the way to the very top, and once up here you'll see a sniper rifle that you need to collect. Once you have the rifle and you are in position, once you see the enemy, you want to take him out just like so, and after you want to parachute all the way down to then get inside of this vehicle and then go over to the next location, which is going to be the LS Golf Club. Once over there, you'll see a limo that we need to hack the GPS of, because once we hack that GPS, we will then get the location of the next person we need to kill, and he'll be inside of the golf course. So go find him and then run him over. After you ran him over, we then need to go back over to where the car is to go over to the next location, which will be this motel. And once at the motel, you want to go up to the second floor and look for the clues here in this trash bag. Once you got the clues, you'll then be put through a cutscene of the person or a fighter leaving in the firefighter truck. So once he leaves, you then want to chase him all the way down until his truck wrecks. Once his truck gets wrecked over here at Grove Street, you then want to leave the area and then go back over to the other spot, because once over at the final destination, you'll then pass the mission, and here's how much money you'll get paid for passing the entire mission. As you could see, $72,000. And also on top of that, 12,400 RP, which is pretty good. Alright, now getting into the fifth mission. This one is called Paleto Bay Slasher, and all you have to do first is go over to the altruist camp, because once over there, you'll then need to look for some evidence in this area, which is going to be a laptop here at the very end. Once you collect it, you'll then need to bring it back to the FIB analyst, which is directly behind us, and after he analyzes the laptop, you'll then need to go over to the final destination, which is going to be where the victim is located at. Be very careful though, because once you arrive over there, those three slashers will then spawn in, and once they spawn in, you want to take all three of them out, making sure they don't take out the victim. Then once you took all of them out, you'll pass the mission, and here's how much money you'll get paid. As you could see, a total of $40,000. Plus also 6,900 RP on top, which is pretty good. Getting into the 6th mission though, this one is called Running the Gauntlet, and honestly this isn't like any of the other missions we just went over. This is more of like an adversary mode in my opinion, because all you are doing is running through these checkpoints, which is called Accept the Truth checkpoints I guess, and then there will be one called Chase the Truth. Then the last one will be called Bear the Truth, which at this final one you'll collect some weapons, which will be a stone hatchet. Once you have the stone hatchet, you then need to deliver the truth, which is basically taking out all of the enemies around us that are shooting those firework launchers, and the best way to take them out is by getting them with a stun gun and then going up to them with a stone hatchet to of course axe them with a one shot. Then eventually you'll have the option to enter inside a deluxo to take out the rest of the enemies and also vehicles, because once you took all of them out you can then go up to the final destination, the unknown truth, and pass the entire mission finally, because here's how much money you'll get paid for passing the mission. Take a look, a total of $48,000, and also on top of that you'll be earning 8,600 RP, which is pretty good. But finally, getting into the 7th and final mission, this one is called the Scramble Heist, which is actually a pretty fun heist to play, because all you are doing is getting inside this Kuruma, going over to the Fleece Bank, and then hacking a keypad to enter inside and steal all of the cash inside. Once you stole all of the money inside this bank, you can then exit out of here and then get back inside the Kuruma to go over to a underground parking garage. Once over there, you'll be put through a cutscene of you being surrounded by police, and then you'll have the cars inside this parking garage ram those police cars out of your way. From there, you'll have a fleet of vehicles that look exactly like you to exit this parking garage, so the cops are confused, and then you'll have to go over to one final destination to deliver this money. And once you do, you'll pass the mission, and here's how much money you'll get paid, a grand total of $40,000, and also on top of that 6,900 RP, which is pretty good. Anyway, here's how much money I got paid for completing all 7 of those brand new mission creator missions. I kept it all on my person. I earned a total of $391,000, which is pretty good money, especially considering I still have that $500,000 money bonus that I'm supposed to be getting within 72 hours. That's right, because as I said, once you do complete all 7 of these new Mission Creator Series missions, you'll be getting paid an extra $500,000 money bonus for this week's Money Bonus Challenge within 24 to 72 hours at the very most after completion. So pretty much after doing all 7 of these missions and also getting that money bonus, you'll earn just under $1 million, which is pretty good money for completing only 7 missions, and the best part is you could also do it again next week. So that's why I brought this video to you this week. That way you can get this money bonus 2 different times, this week and also next week, to earn $1 million in just bonuses. Anyway, that is now going to be the end of today's video. You officially know how to complete all 7 of the brand new Mission Creator Series missions we got in GTA 5 Online. So I hope you went on to enjoy. If you did and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on the video before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you also hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss out on a future GTA 5 Online video just like this one from me. But until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.